Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome to your quick stress relief yoga snack. All you need is your mat and just about 10 minutes and we'll get started right away. We'll begin at the back of the mat and you can plant your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Just make sure all 10 toes are facing forward so you've got a nice wide stance and a little bend in the knees. Now I'll take a big stretch overhead with the arms on the inhale, and as you exhale you can separate the hands and dive all the way down. Drop the head at the bottom. Slowly uncurl the spine, rise back up, and again reach the arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, bending the knees as much as you need to make this comfortable. 2 more. Inhale, roll the spine up, stay grounded through the feet, reach high through the fingertips. Exhale, swan dive forward. And this last one, really try to match your movement to the breath. So full inhale to expand, reach up and overhead. And an exhale, emptying the lungs all the way as you come down. This time we'll stay at the bottom. And a really soothing variation we can take here is to grab onto opposite elbows. Let the arms hang heavy and the rib cage kind of hang out between the thighs as you take a gentle sway right to left. Let it go, dropping the hands down to the floor. Look forward just a little bit, heel toe the feet in so they line up underneath the hips, and then walk your hands forward into downward facing dog. Once you arrive, allow the head to hang between the arms, gaze at the mat between the toes, and find a little movement in the legs, bending one knee and then the other. We're going to keep this practice really simple today because sometimes the simplest things are the most calming, so we don't want to overcomplicate things. Take a breath here in your regular downward facing dog, letting the body stretch out. And now you can bend your knees, drop them down to the floor, untuck the toes. Separate the knees to the borders of the mat, but keep the big toes touching and send your hips back to your heels. Bow your forehead down between the arms, keeping the fingertips reaching towards the top of the mat for a child's pose. Let yourself connect with the breath, perhaps imagining for just a moment that everything else is a little bit less important as you bring all of the awareness to your inhale and your exhale. Now just spider crawl the fingers forward a little bit more so the elbows are lifted and the arms are active. Keep the hips back on the heels. Lift the head up and walk your hands over towards the right side of the mat. You can put your left hand down on top of the right and then drop the head back down. Reach the left hip back towards the left heel, and you can roll your left armpit or left shoulder down towards the floor to get a deep stretch into the left side body. This should feel really good. Begin to walk the hands back through center, and we'll go straight over to the other side. So as the hands go to the left, right hand goes on top of the left. Hang the head, but keep the elbows lifted if you can. Reach the right hip back and roll the right armpit down towards the floor, almost like you're slightly turning the chest towards the left. And this will allow us to get deep into those muscles that line the right side waist, armpit, and maybe even into the right tricep. Then you can walk your hands back to the top of the mat, releasing the second side. Pull yourself forward, come through a tabletop position just as a transition. Bring yourself to a seat, something comfortable, so I like cross-legged. You can sit on top of a block or a cushion if you need. Allow the shoulders to drape down the back as you sit up tall, and inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, twist towards your left side. Take your right hand to the left knee, and the left hand finds the mat behind you with the fingertips facing back. And it really doesn't matter so much the depth of the twist. Try to maintain height through the spine, lifting up through the top of the head for one more breath. Turn to face forward, keep your right hand on the left knee, but extend the left arm up and overhead, finding this long line down the left side body. You can gaze up towards the ceiling inside of the left bicep. Keep both sits bones grounded as you sway the body over to the side. And then come back up, cross the left arm over top of the right, grab onto the opposite knee, and round through the spine. Drop the chin to the chest, press the back of your heart towards the space behind you. Keep your grip on the knees for leverage to get a really good stretch between the shoulder blades. As you rise back up, keep the arms crossed but let go of the knees and either grab onto opposite shoulders or you can bind with eagle arms, turning the thumbs to face towards you. Pull the elbows forward and up, so again stretching into the shoulder blades, but this time drop the chin to the chest, look down to the space between the biceps. This is a really great stretch for, again, those muscles that line the shoulder blades, but also the trapezius muscles. And if you are experiencing a lot of stress, a lot of us tend to hold stress there. So this is a good one for stress and anxiety relief. Now we'll mindfully uncross the arms, sit up tall, reach the arms overhead. This time turn towards your right side. Take the left hand to the right knee, right hand down behind you. Again, thinking more about height, so lengthening up through the top of the head, worrying less about depth. We're kind of working against gravity in a twist when we're sitting upright, so you want to do all you can to maintain a tall spinal column. Keep your left hand there. Pick up the right arm, reach it all the way up and over, side body stretch. You can gaze up towards the ceiling inside of the right bicep. Make sure the head is in a comfortable position without dropping the head back. Breathe into the muscles that line the right side rib cage. Those are our intercostal muscles. They help us with deeper respiration. And then on your next inhale, coming up through center, cross the right arm over the left and grab onto opposite knee. So make sure the right arm, opposite arm is on top as you round through the spine this time, dropping the chin to the chest, keeping your grip of the hands on the knees so that you feel stable and supported. And I like to imagine I'm really breathing into the back of the lungs, the back of the heart. Rise up, release the hands from the knees, but keep the right arm crossed over the left. Grab opposite shoulders or find your Garudasana arms. Pull the elbows forward slightly and then fingertips glide up. Drop the chin to the chest. Make sure that you're not creating any tension in the muscles of the face, so you can soften the eyes, unclench the jaw. Take a few breaths here. Once more unwinding, big sweeping motion to reach the arms up and overhead. This time you can seal the palms together and slide the hands down to heart center. And we'll just switch up how we're sitting. So you can take your hands behind you, lean back on the hands a little bit as you plant your feet on the mat in front of you, about hip width distance between the knees and the feet, and begin with a windshield wiper side to side, allowing the weight to shift from the right glute all the way over to the left. So not only is this getting some movement into the hips, but it's also a nice self-massage. And next time knees drop to the right, let them land there. Reposition a little bit if you need so that the knee is not on top of the foot. And then continue to turn to your right. Place both hands at the back of the yoga mat. And you can stay right there, or if you have some more space, come down to the elbows. Make sure both knees stay grounded, and think lots of length down both sides of the waist. As you allow your body to settle in this super calming pose, with each inhale, feel the air filling up the lungs, imagining you're filling your body up with relaxation. And with each exhale, imagine you're letting go of any stress or heaviness that you're holding on to in this moment. If you're down on the elbows, press back up to the hands. We'll turn to face the front of the mat, windshield wipering the knees just one time all the way over towards the left side. Make sure that both knees are on the floor, so that right knee is not on the left foot, and then turn towards the back of the mat. You can either stay here with the hands on the floor, or if you have a little bit more space, lower yourself down to the elbows. And regardless of what's going on in your life off the mat, remember you carved out this time for yourself today to do something good for yourself. So embrace this time as a gift knowing that you're exactly where you need to be and allowing your mind and body to rest, rejuvenate, and restore. Let's come back up. So coming up to the hands, turning to face towards the front of the mat, and we'll just flesh that out with a little bit more movement, windshield wipering the legs side to side for just a few rounds. You can incorporate some movement of the head, so looking the opposite direction from where the knees are going to get the whole spine moving. Coming back through center, find a comfortable seat once more, use a prop if you need it, and we're going to end with a very calming type of breath work. You can either keep your hands resting on your knees or take your right hand, place it over the heart, and the left hand over the belly. Close your eyes. Inhale by the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale by the mouth 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale by the nose 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale by the nose 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale by the mouth 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last round, breathe in through the nose 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just let the next inhale follow naturally. Release the hands back down to the lap, returning to a natural pattern of breath. Great work today. We will seal in this practice by bringing the palms together at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today and for taking some time for yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.